All right. I didn't get an overhead tricep in 2 days ago. So I figured I'd do an overhead tricep now. I just basically came down and started messing around with some skull crushers, then decided to do a set. So here, this is my last set. Do this and then get into some heavy bent rows. Doing them where they, skull crushers, where they go behind, benching my head to get a little extra range of motion. It's just, what is this, 60, 75 pounds. I did 3 sets. Just get one more. All right. I just felt like a little guilty about only doing one tricep exercise last 2 days ago. Not getting the overhead version in. Sometimes things just slip my mind. Other times I just decide to cut the workout a little short because it's running along. But I wanted to get those in. Now I'm gonna get set up for heavy bent rows. I already did a couple warm-up sets on them. All right, doing bent rows again. It's the 3rd back workout I've done. These bent rows. In the past, this has been a movement that I feel like it's a little bit difficult to progress on. Might be that it starts loading the spinal erector so much that it just becomes too taxing overall, to where I can't put as much into the pulling, but I don't know. I wasn't very happy with the amount of cheating I was doing last week, so I'm doing 235 again. Try to get these ones a little bit cleaner. I think I got 10 kind of sloppy-ish reps. I'll try to get the low back locked in real good and get a firm foundation to pull from. Felt light on that takeoff. I think I did a little bit better job keeping swing out of it. try to do that too much though, and I feel like you're just not letting your body lift as much weight. I think those kind of the contraction of the low back in coming up a little bit helps stabilize up the spine a bit more. I don't know, that's just my opinion. I feel like there's only so heavy you can go before you have a little bit of back sway. I guess also more so than that, it's when you're putting like maximum intensity into them. It's hard to like get the same neural drive, I guess. Just kind of trying to isolate the back. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making that all up. That's just the way it feels to me. Probably just try to get 6 here. Ooh. Oh. 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 One more. I think let's go pretty deep into these. Then just do a little bit of vertical and I don't know, vertical and elbows out, pulling, vertical, elbows out, work more of the upper back. This is more of a lat intensive exercise. I'm gonna do legs tomorrow. My hip is feeling pretty much back to normal. I mean, I haven't squatted on it, but just walking around, going upstairs and stuff, it's feeling pretty good. Started doing a thing. I have trouble feeling anything with mobilization with bands. You know, I just get pulled off balance for it. Starts feel like it's doing anything. So I started messing around with just using the glute to pull the femur up and back, and then doing some rotations. Easier to do sitting down. But it was feeling pretty good after that. Actually, I can usually get my right hip to pop when I do a hard extension after like sitting for a while, and this one's been feeling like it wanted to pop, but I hadn't been able to get it. And then I did those and was able to get it pop. I don't know if that release of pressure made it feel better. It's part of what made it feel better, but yeah, it seems pretty much ready to go. My main issue now is lingering aching in the joints from doing knees over toes for so long. Trying to maximize quad growth. Really, my whole legs need growth, but I see them scrawny quads every every day. I'm gonna lighten this up and try to get a better contraction. And 205. Watch some videos where Mike Israetel's really stresses that people get Versa grips, and I have to agree, for pulling movements, even if you're technically holding onto the bar with your bare hands, you're just putting too much focus into holding the bar instead of pulling the weight. These are Cobra grips. I just like the way they look a little bit better. But yeah, you really could feel the difference like this. The power just on the lift off, it's like night and day difference. I did my warm-up sets without the grips. And then the first one with grips, even a little heavier, felt lighter. That was set 4. I think I'll do 3 more. Got legs tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do another. I was considering doing SSB with the, if you keep the handles perpendicular to the ground on this kind of plane. I feel like that's, for me, what feels like it's allowed me to maximize force output. Whereas I feel like if you let the, a lot of people, they say you want to keep the handles pulled down, which just pulls you forward, and I'm wanting a little bit more leg development than erector development, so I'd like to have it up a little bit higher, even though it's easier. You can just load it heavier. I think I'll go right into the elbows out pulling. Let's get that set up. All right. Just drop the weight to 115. Do some wider grip. Elbows out, pulls, hit more upper back. Not doing any heavy lower back stuff tomorrow, I don't imagine, so can go a little deeper on this workout. Show off from this angle, if this gets it. Do one more set. Last one. All right, moving on to vertical pulling.